but we're here with the iconic Brix Smith.
Iconic?
Iconic, definitely.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
How are you feeling about being here tonight?
Well, I'm really happy to be here. It's, always fun to come to the NME Awards, for sure.
You were here, the one before it all closed down. What have been some of your favourite memories of NME Awards?
Well, I've only ever come to them once, and unfortunately, it was kind of a sad memory for me because I was doing sort of a tribute to Mark Smith. So it was a bit bittersweet, but I had a great time anyway, and I'm happy to be here again today.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to meeting or possibly hanging out with tonight?
I have no preconceptions of anything, and I'm open to all of it.
This is a big year for you. You've got a new album coming out. What can you tell us about that?
Wait, say that again.
You've got a new album coming out. What can you tell us about that?
So I have a solo album coming out called Valley of the Dolls, which I co-wrote with Youth, and Youth produced it. And I've put together an all-female band, an all-female supergroup, featuring Deb Googe and Jen Macro from My Bloody Valentine and Roz and Vaz from DeFurious. So it's just super strong female, and we're about to go out on tour, and there's lots of exciting things happening. So I'm looking forward to it.
It is a sort of real supergroup. Is it a different energy?
It's a completely different energy than playing with men all the time. I've always been in bands with boys or men or blokes or whatever. And in the fall, historically, there were one or two girls in between, which was always nice. But to be surrounded by this female energy is fantastic. And they're such great players. It's phenomenal, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every rehearsal. It's all good.
So what's Valley of the Dolls sounding like?
Well, it's sort of been described as sounding like a cross between the Breeders and Hole. So it's very dystopian California, as you can imagine.
Have you played it to any of your friends yet? Have they given you any feedback?
Not my friends. I played it to my husband and obviously the people that I work with, agents, managers, promoters, and band members, before. They had to hear it first before they decided to sign on, but yeah. So my friends are yet to hear it. It's just about to be mastered, so it's really in the final stages. And then I have two other guest female stars coming to sing backing vocals on the song. So I'm not going to announce who they are now, but let's say they're quite major. So
can you give us some hints?
Maybe one member of one of the biggest girl groups of all time, maybe another member of another big girl group of all time. So yeah.
That sounds very exciting.
You can figure it out.